Swaziland, a local healer who was 78 years old but looked many years younger, almost like a child. A second man who read bones sat in another room with Peter, who threw his bones in the air and then watched as they landed face downwards, which is considered unlucky. The man saw he had a lot of problems, both financial and otherwise, but told him the main problem was in his home. Santa took this to mean Marlene, whom Peter had described as just a friend to inquisitive news reporters. The elder man, who steadfastly refused to acknowledge Marlene despite the fact that she was sat in the same room, said he would make something for Peter to wear that would protect him from gunshot and accidents. When they returned to collect it, this object was quite small, shaped a bit like Africa, and made of some natural substance. It was to be worn like a pendant, and Peter immediately put it round his neck, saying it was something he wanted for a long time. The bush doctor said not to take it off for any reason or let anyone else wear it, otherwise the spell would be broken and the amulet would lose its power. Rumor has it that Peter put it on, stood in the Christ position, and the bush doctor fired a shot at him, which only grazed him. At 78, maybe his eyesight wasn't so good. But it's an interesting story nevertheless. Marlene will later claim that she and Peter got married in Africa, although Janet Davidson disputes this, and no paperwork has ever surfaced to corroborate it. Marlene was still only 21 and kept having miscarriages, which couldn't have helped her mental state. Like Peter, she was inclined to mask her insecurities with bluster and even aggression at times. Peter told one insider that he was planning to leave her as she'd become increasingly irrational. Yet their relationship would deepen in the future rather than deteriorate. After their return to Jamaica, Copeland was visiting their house when he saw Marlene wearing the pendant the bush doctor had made. He immediately went outside to tell Peter, who rushed back in the house and snatched it from her neck. The most important souvenir from his African trip, one that might hold the key to his innermost fears, was now useless, and darkness began to draw near.